Hey guys, today we're going to talk about this KUBEY Nova. Hopefully we don't have too much background noise. Part of the new reality for this channel is we're going to have some kids and dogs and all that running around. So, alright, let's try and get through this. So we're going to take a look at this right away, just for basic stats. So we can see what we're at here. You're talking about a 4-inch blade, about 9 inches overall. Maybe kind of a blade width there so you can see that real quick. Alright, let's close this up. Get the weight on this thing. Cleaned off all my hard drugs I've been doing. And 4.1 ounces. Alright, KUBEY Nova. Alright, so let's go over a little more in detail. What do we have here? We have a D2 blade with a satin finish, G10 scales, pocket clip, no, reversible by one side but not end to end. You have a flipper and ceramic ball bearing. Whatchamacallit. Lost my train of thought there. Alright, so as you can see here, this is a fairly nice looking blade with a nice simple drop point design. The flipper, as usual, works as a handguard kind of choil. A little bit where you can kind of choke up there, which is kind of cool. D2 steel is a pretty tough steel, and this is obviously not real American-made D2 from Crucible. This is obviously something made overseas, so it is probably the equivalent. Is it as good? I don't know. You be the judge. I've tested a lot of knives and a lot of D2, and some of that D2 does hold up pretty well. So, sharpness. Talk about blade geometry and all that. I got this old instruction book laying around. It's got nice thin kind of. You can see it's got a couple snags from use because I have been using it, obviously. You can see overall holds a very nice edge. Carried this for quite a few days actually. I've had this for a bit and I've touched it up a couple of times. You can see it gets very sharp. Alright, so overall, so now that we know what we have, which is a pretty, holy cow, hair everywhere now. So we have a knife here that's a pretty functional EDC knife. It's in that $50 to $60 price range, which is pretty normal what you're going to see for EDC knives. Quality-wise, the materials are there, the construction's there. Let's take a little closer look. Holy hair. Alright, so your blade centering, you can see, is very close to perfect. The detent is nice and strong, so once you get past that detent, it opens quite freely and closes quite freely as well, but the detent is strong enough to keep from accidental opening, so I do like that. It's a nice one-hand opener. I can open it easily, left or right-handed, so real easy there. Nice liner lock. Take a look at the lockup. So as you can see, this is a really decent lockup. You're probably talking about 90%. Open back, open pillar design. Overall, really nice knife. So you're gonna say, why? Why should I buy this KUBEY? There's so many other knife brands out there. Number one, for those guys who like to accessorize and like the colors, this is available in various colors. Very important to some guys who EDC. Other guys could care less. I like orange because if I drop it at a campsite, it's going to stick out to me. If I drop it on the trail, it's more likely to be picked up. So, just my kind of preference as far as color. So, but what are you getting versus this in a Kaiser? Very similar quality. I think KUBEY doesn't have the recognition Kaiser has because they're not giving out as much free stuff as Kaiser is. But overall, guys, I gotta say these KUBEY knives are really quite nice. You really have a really nice ergonomic, something you can use for real close up, decent jimping on there as well, and just a nice action to it, really smooth. And I haven't even really done anything crazy like lubed it or anything, but the detent works perfectly. The blade's nice and so overall, I'm really happy with this. Nice G10, smooth edges, Can't complain at all, guys. Oh, and the pocket clip, guys. Nice stout pocket clip. Just what I want. Good room there for a, if you have like thicker work jeans, but you can see that blade centering, guys. You know, that blade centering is just about dead on. So there it is, guys. Really nice little knife for the money. Hope you guys enjoyed.